Come on guys, we might see natural recycling at its finest. Good morning. Might see eagles. I like seeing eagles. Two bald eagles. Nature recycling at its finest.
Two mature males.
They don't seem very mature. They're not letting the poor crow eat.
They fill their tummies first, and
Yeah.
crows and everybody else gets sloppy seconds.
Really cool. Well, that's, I think, one of the key terms of recycling. It's really cold though. Like, those are my fingers. It's really, really cold, and that's the tripod. Anyways, the doctor's not there till Monday, so we're gonna wait until Monday to get actually anything done. But I wanted to actually find the receipt, like go to Walmart and find the receipt for the other camera, not this one, the other one that's not really working as it should. So I can send it off for repair and get it fixed finally. Since it's so cold out, I'm gonna warm up by the fire, nice and cold and warm fire. Help! No, I'm not actually. That actually came really close. Actually putting it on the fire because, yeah, not on the fire, but on the stove. Because the depth of field when you're trying to look through the camera, you can't really tell. Like, that looks like it's not as far, you know. Anyways, so just recycling at its finest, guys. And something dies, and then the other something recycles it and eats it, and so it can live. And then it dies, and then it's eaten by something else. You know? Recycling. Speaking of recycling, if you haven't seen the Good Stuff's Recycling Week, you should go watch that. I don't know why I did recycle. Well, quoting it, quotations, it's called Recycling Week. Go watch it. youtube.com/thegoodstuff, or there's going to be a link in the description. It's actually good. Probably the best one since Airplanes. I mean, Halloween was cool, but Airplanes was my favorite, and then this one comes second. So I'm here hanging out with Alicia. Hi! She's the one that I filmed the IWK I Love Work video for. If you want to see that, there's going to be a link in the description. She is the main star. She's actually, she is actually the only reason that I got that job. I filmed that random video with her, Alicia. It was called. I know it. I'm really creative with titles. So she showed that to her people, and they really liked it, and they really liked the, you know, the way it turned out, and they're like, well, we want to film a video with you. And they were like, well, why don't we get that guy to do it? And I was like, okay. So I made that really big project last January. You can go check it out. There's going to be a link in the description. Yeah. Along to, I should probably make some playlists of videos and like certain events. So I'm here now, but I started out my adventures in Walmart. I went there to try and get a receipt from back in August so I can send the other camera off for repair. And the customer service line, so there's like 3 different places in Walmart. So at the front, picture it. The eyeglass center, and then another center, and then like the customer service center. And then the door is like here. Anyways, the customer service line was fully backed up all the way to the entire door. I'm not even kidding you. So I was like, I need it, but I don't think I need it that bad. So I left there and went to Henry's and looked at pretty things. I tempted myself, but found my next investment. But not for a long time, because I actually need to save money a little bit. Alright, so I've never found anything more frustrating in the world trying to record music. Like, not creating music. Creating music is fine, but recording and going actually about the final recording of the music. You do it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, because you have to do it flawlessly. It doesn't matter how solid the idea sounds in your head, actually trying to put it out into the recording box. Not the record. You know what I mean. Oh, I have this thing in my head, and I finally figured out how to use this program and this piano together to actually make good sounding music. I have to record it. And that's the problem. Alright, so I got the rough version done of the thing that I wanted to do, or at least so I can work on it later when I have more patience and more stability or whatever, or after I make it okay in my head. You know what I mean? Oh, somebody's calling me. Woo! When I was coming down the stairs to be relaxed, this happened. This thing. Right there. So I do this thing where, as I'm coming down the stairs, I grab onto the ledge and hang on to it for a couple of seconds. But my muscles were tired? Question mark. Anyways, I slipped, and I grabbed onto it, and then I was like, I'm not gonna have the strength to swing back. Oh crap. And then it let go, and I went, phoom. And so like there's a part where the stairs like end. One of the stairs, the edge of one of the stairs, that's where my tailbone hit. So that's very, very sore right now. And I've been trying not to sit down and sitting down very slowly. And then there's that thing, which isn't that bad. So there you go. So don't be a fool. Go to school and stay in school. So I just watched Indie Game, the movie, and it was pretty cool. It's on Netflix. You should go watch it. It's about the people that made Super Meat Boy and Braid, and talking about indie games developers and crazy amount of stress and work that they went through. The movie itself is good, but then like the crazy amount of craziness that the other people went through is good too. It's good because it paid off, and that like hard work can pay off, and then hard work can also fail. So it's a very, very, very weird thing. My arm looks a little bit better, right? That's beautiful. But it was very, very good. You should watch it. I've been watching more movies on Netflix and more movies in general because I've wanted like more documentaries and like because I want to improve my own skills, and realizing how difficult real movies are to make. I want to watch as many as I can to try and get a good grasp on how they're made, because I never took any technical training. And all these people that make these movies or whatever, I think my mistake in the movie Below the Line, or the documentary, whatever, mini documentary, I think my mistake in that was that I was editing and filming at the same time. Like, I should have been focused on, like, in hindsight, of course, I should have been focused on filming as much as possible and then worrying about editing later, but I mean, these movies, I gotta realize these movies were shot in like a couple of years, and they had a long time to polish them. I made this in a month. Like, I made my documentary in a month. Like, I started filming in November and it was out and published on December 15th. So I took a lot less time on it. And had I taken a little bit more time, it probably would have been a little bit better. But that's I don't know. I think that it's really important to spend more time on things, because the key to a documentary is an interesting topic. That's what I find that drives people to watch any kind of movie or any kind of documentary, is an interesting topic. The key to an interesting topic is to have things going on. I'd like to see me make more things in the future, because I really am interested in creating things, and that's why I do daily vlogs, to document the single process every day of my life and where it leads me. And I think that's interesting, so that's why I do it. I don't know, I'm just rambling and my thoughts are all kerfuffled and I'm really inspired, but I can't form words. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for me tonight. I'm gonna wrap it up a little bit early tonight. It's about midnight. I had a bit of a long day, a bit of an interesting and slightly painful day, so you know, what can you do? These things happen sometimes, and you learn lessons from them, but that's okay. And I love you very much, and I've been writing and I've been doing good things, so I will see you all tomorrow. Good night.